welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna be changing out my indicator switch because my fog light switch on there is not working, so I'm gonna just replace it. And at the same time I'm probably gonna be doing a quick release, so that video will be coming up right after this one, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so first I'm gonna disconnect the battery just in case, you know, the airbag situation. Not sure it's gonna go off, but just to be safe I'm gonna take it off, take off the negative side of the battery, and then get started. Alright, so I disconnected the negative side of the battery, and now I'm gonna get to taking off the steering wheel. So to remove the steering wheel, there is two bolts up in here. There is one, there's T40, one here, and on the other side there's another one up in there. You can probably see this one better if you focus. Yeah, so it's a T40. So when I remove that, that's gonna release the airbag itself, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so we got it off. So this is where the two screws are holding it in. There are one on this side and one on that side. Now I'm gonna disconnect the two clips in the back here, and then we'll continue. Airbag is out. So to remove the airbag, you just have to pull up the two yellow tabs. So these, just pop it up with a flat head. Sorry about the lighting. The sun is pretty bright right now. But yeah, you pull up these two yellow tabs, and then you just pull it up and it comes off, and then you just have to slide out this spade connector. This is for the horn. So, and then it's disconnected. So now I'm gonna remove the nut in the center here. I'm gonna unplug this and take out the nut, and then we could remove the steering wheel itself. Now I'm gonna remove the nut. I'm gonna be using a 22mm socket, and release it. So break the nut, loosen it a bit, but not take it all the way off, so that I could, when I am popping off the steering wheel, it doesn't come out, hit me in my face. So I'll get to doing that. I'm going to be using the 22mm nut plus a breaker bar. So there you have it. So it's loose. I'm gonna loosen it a little bit more, keep some threads on, and then just like that, it's loose. Now I'm gonna make sure it's straight. So when I'm installing the steering wheel, I know it's gonna be straight, but for installing the switch, it doesn't matter, because you'll have these two things here to line it up with. Alright, now I'm gonna take out the nut and remove the wheel, and then we'll continue after that. You do want to keep the nut and the washer, so I'm going to put it off to the side here. Now steering wheel is off, along with the airbag. Alright, so now that the steering wheel is off, as you can see, this is your clock spring. I'm gonna remove the two Phillips head screws to separate these two so you could get to the switch, and also be able to remove this so you could get to the screws that hold the switch in. There's supposed to be a screw in the bottom there, but it's missing, so that's that. That's what you're left with. So there should be 3 clips. There's one up here, and I think it's one lower down here, and one on the other side. Once you release those, you should be able to pop off the clock spring. Be very careful with it. You don't want it to unwind, and after that you'll be able to get to the screws that are holding the switches in. Before you take out the clock spring, you might want to pop off these 3 in the bottom, 3 clips. So this one, that one, and that one here. So to release the yellow one, you have to slide this back and then pull it off, and the other one is just like any other regular one, squeeze and pull. And this one is just like any regular one, you squeeze here, you pull it out. This one you squeeze at the bottom, then you pull it out. So remember, the yellow one, you have to slide this part and then pull. And then it's off. Now to take this off so I could replace this part. Let's get to it. Okay, I thought I was recording, but I apparently wasn't. So you just remove the screw up there, screw down here. Oh, this one's already out. You unscrew those, then you unplug the 2 plugs in the back here. You just press the clip at the bottom. Let's see if I can show you. So on the bottom there'll be a clip. Same on the other side. At the bottom, you press the clip, you just pull out. And then she just slide out. Comes off in one piece. There goes the other screw. And that's that. So this is the replacement piece. So this piece is going to be replacing that piece over here. So as you can see, it's the exact same thing. Switches and all. So I'm gonna probably move this part over and then get back to you. Alright, so all you need to do to get this separated from the other switches, disconnect. So just pull up on this right here, and then this piece will just slide right out that way. So I'll do it so you guys see how easy it is to swap it over. Hopefully you guys can see that. Alright, so all you do is you pry up here. Sorry guys. I just pry up on this, and then this slides out. So just like that. Hopefully you guys saw that. So you just pry up here, and then this slides out, and that's it. So now I'm gonna put it back into the new one. So out with the old, and then put it back into the new one, and then screw it back on. Just slide and then just screw it back in, and that's it for the switch. And that would be it for installing the switch. As you can see, everything is solid. And now I just have to plug these back in. As you can see, plugged in pretty well. And that's it for that. And then you would just do the opposite of what I did. You would reinstall the clock spring. So you would put this back in. You put that back in. You would plug everything back in and run the wires back through the steering wheel and do all that stuff. But I'm gonna be installing a quick release, so that's gonna be in the next video you will see. So for this one, that's all, and see you in the next one.